Hello my YouTube beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a fresh spring easy makeup tutorial. You can do this look in under 15 minutes, but you still have all the basics to last you throughout the day and still have your face look very fresh and natural and just really glowy and really pretty. So if you are interested to see how you get this look, then just keep watching. So first we're going to start off by priming our skin. This is the most important step of everything I'm going to show you. This is the Smashbox Photofinish Primer Water. I'm also going to be using a mixture of the Becca Backlight priming filter as well as the Dr. Brandt Pores No More primer. So I know it seems like a lot of primers, but they each have their own purpose. It's really going to make a difference when we apply that foundation on top. We're not doing a whole lot with the face, so we really need to focus on what we put on as our base underneath all of the makeup because it is going to be minimal makeup. This primer water also just feels very refreshing and very cooling on the skin. I am almost out. I'm going to have to go buy another one. All right, next comes the Dr. Brandt primer. This we only put just in our T-zone, and it actually provides a little bit of coverage, and because it's got a little bit of a tint to it. I'm just putting this like right here on my nose, on my pores right here, and then on my chin, because those are the areas that I do get oily. And then for the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, this is gonna go on the outer section of my face. This gives you a very pretty glow underneath your foundation, and I'm just putting it on like the perimeter of my face. Yeah, it just gives you that nice glow that is going to show through a little bit in the foundation. My go-to foundation for summer looks, fresh-faced, kind of more of a glowy foundation is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. I have the lightest shade, it's 705 Ivory, but it's too dark for me, so I do have to mix a little bit of this in. It's the Manic Panic Dream Tone. It's a color corrector, so it's a white foundation, and you just mix it together. I'm going to take this Bath & Body Works candle, put 2 pumps of this foundation, and then I'm going to put a little bit of this white product in here. I don't find that this changes the finish of my foundation, which is nice. It just acts as kind of a lightener, and I am just going to start patting this in. This foundation is super lightweight, it blends very easily, and it has just enough coverage to have a little bit of something on your skin, but it's not going to look cakey or heavy. It really does look like second skin. This foundation also has SPF in it, so if you're going to be out in the sun, I would recommend using a foundation that has SPF in it. I would also recommend using an SPF underneath your foundation if you find one that works for you and doesn't break you out. This tutorial is focusing on fresh, minimal makeup, and I know that, but I still like to add foundation because my skin is not going to look fresh and glowy on its own. Out of everything I show you, the foundation and the primer are the most important. All right, so it's giving me a little bit of a glow, and it now matches me, which is nice. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I don't want something too full coverage, and this is just a good medium coverage concealer. Blends out really fast. If you have a medium, like lightweight foundation on, I would not recommend going in with a super heavy full coverage concealer because it's just gonna look a little odd when you have a lot of coverage right here but then nothing else on the rest of your face. It just looks a little goofy. All right, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to go in and set it. I always go in with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. This I know is going to keep me matte, but also let the glow that we made underneath that foundation show through a little bit. And I do want to go in and set my whole face. I am oily. This foundation is more of a glowy, dewy foundation. So if you have oily skin, you can still wear like glowy, dewy foundations, but I would recommend setting it. Now that that's done, I'm going to take my bronzer. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. St. Lucia bronzer and blush, but I'm mainly going to focus on the bronzer here. And I'm just putting that right underneath my cheekbones. I'm being a little sloppy about it. I just want to warm up my skin a little bit. I'm going to use more of a natural highlight. This is the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. This highlighter is great because it starts out as kind of a sheer highlight, but when you pack it on, it just has this really beautiful sheen and it just looks like it melts into your face. That's a good highlight if you want to build it up or if you prefer more of a natural highlight look. I'm taking my Anastasia Brow Pomade. This I find is actually faster than using a pencil. What I'm doing is I'm filling in my brows. I'm not being too precise and I'm not going in with too much product where it looks like my brows are just kind of like painted on. I'm trying to keep them a little bit more natural looking by picking up less product with my brush. So my eyebrows are done. I'm just going to take a little bit of this NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I don't want to put too much of this on my lids because I do want a little bit of the veins to peek through. It just makes it look more natural. What's nice about this look that I'm doing is that you can do it in under 15 minutes. And I just set that. What I'm going to do is go in with this e.l.f. bronzer that we used on our face. Take a big fluffy brush, take some of that bronzer and throw it into the crease. This can be done super messily. We don't want to be super precise. We just want to give our eyes a little bit of dimension. Next, we're going to go in with some mascara. I'm not going to be doing any eyeliner, nothing like that. I'm going to take that same highlight that I used and put that in my inner corner using this brush right here. What this does is it helps like open your eye a little bit and make you look more awake. Then you put just a little bit of mascara on your lower lash line. The last thing you're going to do is add a little bit of tinted lip balm. My favorite is the Sugar Petal Tinted Lip Treatment. I have the shade Petal, I guess. It looks like this. This adds just a little bit of color to your lips. Alright, that's the completed tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on my future videos. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!